Have you ever seen someone and thought, that fit should be fire, but something's missing? I used to be that guy. And don't get me wrong, my outfits back in the day, they were pretty good. But something about them was always just a little off. Whether you're just starting out or need a reset, here are a few tips that I learned that I feel like everyone should know, but nobody talks about. Number one is the pant to shoe transition. Part of what makes a good outfit is the whole silhouette that it creates. So when you have a giant space between your pants and your shoe, the transition, it just doesn't really work. You're gonna wanna get pants that actually transition well with the shoe. You can do flared jeans. You can do super baggy pants that end right at the bottom. This is my personal favorite. I think engulfing the shoe in a way that makes it part of your outfit just adds to that consistency and just makes your silhouette that much better. The second tip that I picked up over the years is accessorizing. Now, some people wear a hat or chain and call it a day, but that really is just the surface level of what accessorizing is. Having more than just a shirt, pants, and shoes is really gonna push your outfit to that next level. You want that depth, you want that personality. Aiming for 7 articles of clothing is kind of a game changer. Don't be afraid to rock a ring, throw some sunglasses on. Honestly, I feel like even those 2 things I used to be really self-conscious about, but at the end of the day, fashion is all about expressing yourself. So why not make it the best version of yourself? And if anyone ever say anything about your sunglasses, just be like, I'm protecting my eyes from the sun. So I used to think big pants equals big shirt, and that's not always the case. Sometimes it looks good, don't get me wrong. Depending on where you're going, you're gonna want to look a certain way and have your proportions according. So for example, if you're going on a date, you don't want to look like you're drowning in your clothes, right? So wearing a regular shirt is gonna accentuate your body a little more, hug the muscles a little more, and obviously you're gonna want to have a good physique. Can't forget to steam your clothes when they're wrinkly, lint roll your clothes when there's lint all over them. If you don't know, the dryer can really influence the shape and feel of your clothes. That's why I usually air dry them, and you should definitely do that too. All right, so number 5 is kind of a curveball, and it is to look in the women's section. Women's clothes are generally way more trendy than men's clothes. You would be really surprised what you find in the women's section. Just make sure that you try whatever it is you want to buy, because you don't want it to, hug the wrong places or fit weird. Usually I'll go like a large to extra large. You can find some really cool pieces in there, so don't be afraid to go over there and check out what they have. Tip number 6 is to curate your wardrobe. Now, what I mean by that is really take a look into what it is that you actually wear. Have I worn this within the last year? Does it make sense with my other clothes? Or can I donate/sell it and build a better wardrobe? Places like Buffalo Exchange or 2nd Street, they will actually buy your clothes from you. And if you don't have anything that's branded, you can always donate it. I honestly recommend this a lot, especially if you're looking to buy new clothes. If your closet is super cluttered, you're not going to be able to remember what you have, and your outfits aren't going to be the best that they can be. Think before buying new clothes. So when you're at the store and you're thinking, damn, this is a really cool piece, style that exact piece right then and there. Get good at thinking of what you have, what it will match with, how you can put it into multiple different outfits. This practice will help you create a closet that you're actually able to just mix and match super easy. Everything will go together even if you don't even try. And that's all part of, building your consistent look, your consistent feel. And don't get me wrong, you could also be thinking, maybe I want to wear this and try this. And that is the next step. Explore new pieces. Part of fashion is always getting out of your comfort zone and wearing something that you're not familiar with. There's so many different pieces, fits, outfits that you can create. And so getting those experimental pieces will help you further develop your unique style. When you put your clothes on, you should feel like yourself and not some mood board. Your best fit is the fit that you feel the most confident. That confidence is going to take your outfit from a 6 to a 20. Because at the end of the day, it is just clothes. It's not that deep. So don't be afraid to wear whatever it is you want. Just don't wear joggers because it's 2025. So just put the joggers away, man. If you have any fashion tips that you want to share, feel free to share them in the comments below. I'm really interested to see what you have to say. You can check out my other videos. I just made a video about how to crop your shirt. This way you can have some better proportions, something I touched on a little bit in this video. Thank you so much for watching. and I'll see you guys in the next one.